I welcome you all. In my previous class, I have given you the introduction about electrochemistry. Okay. Now I am going to discuss details of this topic, electrochemistry. In this topic, there are different terminologies like electrolyte. First, we'll discuss about electrolyte. Okay, this term is very important term, electrolyte. We'll discuss what is electrolyte. You know, electrolyte, as the definition says, the substance which allows electricity to pass through its aqueous solution or in the fused state. Two terms are there. It's aqueous solution or in the fused state is called electrolyte. Okay. For this we take an example. Suppose we take sodium chloride and we add this sodium chloride to water. We get the aqueous solution of sodium chloride. If we heat this sodium chloride, we get and melted it, then we get this fused state of sodium chloride. In the two states, the aqueous solution of sodium chloride and fused state of sodium chloride, electricity pass through it. Okay. Different examples of electrolyte, acids like hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, bases like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, and salts like sodium chloride, potassium chloride, sodium carbonate, etc. are all electrolytes. Okay. In this electrolyte, now we will discuss these types of electrolyte. Types of electrolyte. There are two types of electrolytes. One is strong electrolyte, another is strong electrolyte, another is weak electrolyte. Okay. Two types of electrolytes are there, strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. To which electrolyte we call strong electrolyte and to which electrolyte we call weak electrolyte. The condition is there, substances which get completely ionized in solution is known as strong electrolyte. Okay. I am repeatedly saying this, substances which get completely ionized in solution is known as strong electrolyte. Examples, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, all are strong electrolytes. Now I am going to talk about this weak electrolyte. It is this electrolyte, just the reverse of this condition of the strong electrolyte. The substances which get ionized slightly, here it is completely ionized, but here it is slightly ionized in solution is known as weak electrolyte. Okay. Suppose we add 100 molecules and 100 molecules up to 100 molecules are completely ionized, that is strong electrolyte. But if it is ionized only below 30%, then it is called weak electrolyte. For example, this weak electrolyte, here the examples of weak electrolyte is examples of weak electrolyte is acetic acid, carbolic acid, bases like ammonium hydroxide. These all are weak electrolytes. Okay. Now I am coming to another terminology. That terminology is electrolytic cell. The terminology is electrolytic cell. Okay. It is a device in which electrical energy, particular electrical energy, is converted to chemical energy. The electrolytic cell converts electrical energy into chemical energy. Okay. Now another terminology is there, that is electrolysis. You know the fundamental term is this, lysis means breaking. So if we break some substance by using electric current, this is called electrolysis. Then I am going to this definition. The process of a chemical decomposition, particular term is there, chemical decomposition of an electrolyte in solution or in the fused state by the passage of electric current is known as electrolysis. Okay. Now I am going to discuss this process of electrolysis in details. Okay. Another thing here, the process of electrolysis, that is here the process of electrolysis carried out in a vessel, it is known as electrolytic tank, which is made up of glass, cement, like insulators. This may be made up in plastic, any insulator is used. Now I am coming to here process of electrolysis. Fused electrolyte or aqueous solution, fused electrolyte or aqueous solution of electrolyte. Fused electrolyte or particular two terms are there. We may take fused electrolyte or aqueous solution of electrolyte. Two terms are there. Here I have taken the aqueous solution of electrolyte and dipped. Two electrodes are there. One electrode is cathode. This is called cathode. This is cathode. Then another electrode is there, anode. This electrode is called anode, which is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and here the negative electrode cathode is connected to the negative terminal of this battery. When we put the solution of sodium chloride, it is ionized into Na plus and Cl minus. This Na plus positive ion, so it moves towards the opposite electrode, that is cathode. So it is called cation. The positive electron migrates to cathode and gets discharged there. So simultaneously the negative ion moves towards this anode and gets discharged. Here we say this is you see here this process of electrolysis I have already discussed. Now I am going to the electrode. The electrode which is connected to the positive, I have already discussed, positive poles or the positive terminals of the battery is known as anode. Okay. Now the electrode which is connected to the negative poles or negative terminals of the battery is known as cathode. Now which is shown in the figure, I have already discussed you in this previous clip. Now current enters the electrolyte through anode and leaves through the cathode. When electrolyte is dissolved in water, it breaks up into cations, positive ions and negative ions. The positive ions are called cations and negative ions are called anions. Now you see, now I am discussing the electrolysis of a molten or fused, which is no addition of water. It is already melted by applied heat. So this is called molten state or fused state. In this case, let us consider the electrolysis of a sodium chloride. Okay, so it is ionized into, here the sign is there, it is ionized into, reversible sign will live there, ionized into Na plus and Cl minus. When current enters, when electric current is passed through the fused sodium chloride, using particularly this term is there, platinum electrode. Why? Because in this electrolysis, sodium ion is converted to sodium metal. Okay, sodium metal is highly reactive, it may affect the electrodes. So that's why it is an inert electrode, platinum electrode is taken here. The following changes at the cathode means negative electrode. A sodium Na plus ion moves towards this cathode and gets discharged, that is Na plus, takes electron from cathode, it is converted to Na metal. Here one term is there, that is reduction and oxidation. So Na plus, so it is here plus sign is there, here Na zero sign is there. So Na plus ion gets reduced to sodium ion, sodium metal. Another thing, here chloride ion moves towards this anode, because it is a negative ion, moves towards the positive electrode, that is anode, and lose electrons and gets neutral atoms. Okay, here Cl minus minus loses an electron because 1 minus is there. 1 minus is there, loses this electron and gets converted to chlorine atom. 2 chlorine atom fuse to get chlorine gas. So, in this reaction, chlorine gas is evolved at the anode. Okay.